I want you to imagine you and your brain in a room together. Maybe it's a glass walled conference room, and you and your brain are having a problem solving session. Or maybe it's a cozy living room, and you and your brain are having a chat over warm cups of tea. Or maybe it's even a brisk hike, and you and your brain are chatting while you guys walk together. Whatever setting you imagine, you and your brain are in this together for life. And it's awesome because you always have a buddy on this lifelong journey. And it can also be a challenge because you and your brain need to be on the same page in order to work effectively together. And when you and your brain get into a disagreement, that is when everything grinds to a halt. That's when you feel stressed and stuck and unsure of what to do next. And a coach is basically a couples counselor for you and your brain. So when you and your brain are at an impasse with each other, and when, as a result of that impasse, you find yourself spending your days in a state of stress or paralysis or confusion or discouragement because what you want just doesn't seem possible, that's when it's time to bring in a coach. That's when it's time to bring in an external facilitator for that conversation between you and your brain. Someone who will help both sides express themselves fully without interruptions. Someone who will help both sides understand each other and get curious about each other rather than rushing to judgment. And someone who will help you and your brain come to an agreement that works for you both. Someone who will help you and your brain get back into alignment so that you guys can get back to doing your best work together. And in coaching, you don't just get a couples counselor who helps you and your brain resolve this current disagreement. You also get someone who teaches you how to have these conversations and gives you a playbook for resolving all future disagreements. You get the fish and you learn how to fish. And when you and your brain are on the same page and working hand in glove with each other, AKA when you have complete internal alignment and you know how to find it again and again, that is the unlock to everything else. That's when you have a sense of clarity and purpose that supercharges your efforts and turns you into a laser beam of focus. That's when you can tap into new well springs of energy because you're not wasting any effort fighting with yourself. So all that effort can be turned outward towards the thing you're trying to do. That's also when you feel a sense of flow and self-trust. Flow is simply the result of working tightly hand in hand with your own brain. And that's when you feel a sense of internal peace, a sense of, I know what I'm doing and I'm on the right track because you've worked through all those little things that were nagging you. And when you have all that, you also have the resilience that's required to get the reps, work through the obstacles, and get real results. So come get a sample of this internal couples counseling today with a free anonymized public coaching call. The link to book one of those is above. Or you can come talk to me about working together in my one-on-one coaching program. The link to book a free consult call is also above. And together, let's make your relationship with your brain the best relationship in your life. Talk soon.